Beneath the silence of a forgotten city lies a story shrouded in radiation, secrets, and shadows. Chernobyl, a name etched into history as the site of the world's worst nuclear disaster. But what if the true horror didn't end with the explosion? In this episode, we journey deep into the radioactive ruins of the Chernobyl exclusion zone to uncover what was buried, both by time and by intention. From ghost towns frozen in 1986 to chilling rumors of secret experiments and unexplained sightings, we'll explore the myths, the truths, and the questions that still haunt this toxic wasteland. The Chernobyl disaster is one of the most infamous nuclear meltdowns in history, occurring on April 26, 1986, in Ukraine. It released massive amounts of radioactive material into the environment, contaminating a vast area and affecting millions of people. While many know about the disaster itself, there are lesser-known secrets that emerged in its aftermath, secrets that have been hidden from the public eye. One of the biggest misconceptions about Chernobyl is that it was just a simple nuclear accident. But what if I told you that there's more to the story? For years, people have whispered about strange occurrences and unexplained phenomena in and around the Chernobyl exclusion zone. Some claim to have seen ghostly apparitions, while others talk about bizarre creatures that roam the abandoned streets. Are these just myths, or is there some truth to them? The truth is, Chernobyl has been shrouded in mystery and misinformation since the day of the disaster. The Soviet Union tried to cover up the extent of the damage, and even today, many questions remain unanswered. Some experts believe that the disaster was not just an accident, but a culmination of design flaws, human error, and a culture of secrecy. This toxic mix created a perfect storm that would have far-reaching consequences. Another myth surrounding Chernobyl is that the site is completely abandoned. While it's true that the nearby city of Pripyat was evacuated, there are still people living in the surrounding areas, and some even claim that certain areas within the exclusion zone are habitable. But what about the rumors of secret experiments and sinister activities that took place in the aftermath of the disaster? The events leading up to the disaster were marked by a combination of human error and design flaws. The safety test that went wrong on that fateful night in April 1986 was just the tip of the iceberg. What followed was a chaotic evacuation, a botched response to the disaster, and a subsequent cover-up that would last for years. Interviews with experts and survivors reveal a shocking story of bureaucratic incompetence and a disregard for human life. One of the most shocking secrets related to Chernobyl is the alleged experiments conducted on humans within the exclusion zone. There are claims that Soviet scientists used the area to test the effects of radiation on humans, essentially turning the site into a twisted laboratory. While these claims are difficult to verify, they add to the narrative of a disaster that was mishandled from start to finish. The disaster's immediate aftermath was marked by widespread panic, evacuation, and a desperate attempt to contain the damage. But as the years went by, it became clear that the Soviet Union had covered up the true extent of the disaster. Radiation levels were downplayed, and the health effects were minimized. Even today, there are concerns about the long-term health impacts on those exposed to radiation. The health impacts of Chernobyl are still being felt today, with many survivors and first responders suffering from radiation-induced illnesses. The disaster also had a profound psychological impact on those who lived through it. For some, the trauma of that day still lingers, a painful reminder of the horrors that unfolded in Chernobyl. In summary, Chernobyl's darkest secrets reveal a complex web of human error, design flaws, and a culture of secrecy. By acknowledging these secrets, we can gain a deeper understanding of the full story of Chernobyl. The disaster was a wake-up call for the nuclear industry, highlighting the importance of transparency and safety. What do you think is the darkest secret of Chernobyl? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you're as fascinated by intriguing stories like this as I am, be sure to check out my other videos for more content that uncovers the unknown and unexplained.